They laughed at the stars, said the earth stood still. They scoffed.
Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy. It is a Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, and I'm headed out on a dismal day. It's not raining, but the sky is black in areas, so it is going to pour. Whoa. Hear that fan sound? Let me turn the fan off. It's cold in here, that's why I have it on. Off. There we go. So what are we talking about today? That is a very good question. My mind has been all over the place. I have binging Mobituaries this morning. That is a podcast by Mo Rocca, where he talks about people who acquired a specific or a certain level of fame or notoriety. And then he talks about their death. How they died, how they're remembered, what they did in their lives, etc. This morning it was Laura Ingalls Wilder, and right now I'm listening to LaWanda Page, who portrayed Aunt Esther on the Red Fox show Sanford and Son. Yesterday it was Mediums. That's right, Mediums. I spent probably 3 hours on headphones listening to mediums talk to a host, Alexander Ferrari, who, by the way, is very, very handsome. And he hosts the podcast Next Level Soul. And it's pretty much about etheric stuff, woo-woo science, a lot of metaphysical energy work, chakras, past life regression, Atlantis, lost civilizations, interdimensional beings and environments. And that was fascinating as well. It was odd that one of them channels, she's very, very interesting and very engaging when she talks. The other one was also a channeler, but hers were more of, I don't know, it sounded more like a lecture, and it was all about energy and raising your vibration and which plane are you living on and which reality are you living in now and how to change your reality by selecting to move on to a different reality where what's happening to you now isn't happening to you there. It's all fascinating to me. Is it science? I think that everything is science. We just don't know about it yet. So although it's considered woo-woo science at this point, I think that down the road, you might find that there'll be a study or a test or something that proves that, wow, it's not all woo-woo, it actually exists. I know that in the 60s or the 50s, other dimensions weren't really thought about, but now they've become popularized in film and TV, where, you know, with string theory, there's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different realities, all at the same time, all happening at the same time. Another thing I listened to yesterday was time, and that has to do with the fact that time isn't linear. It is just linear for us because that's how we perceive it, but in reality, time is all time, all the time, like any place, anywhere. That movie that that was up for an Oscar that won Best Actress, Everywhere, Something or Other, All at Once. It was a really mixed up movie. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And what gets me cranky about all of this is that it's not accepted by mainstream society because it's different. Much like gay and lesbians, the whole gay and lesbian issue, community and rights, it's like, oh, we're the other, we're the different. That's why it's not accepted by everyone. You could go back 30 or 40 years and religion and prayer before a basketball game and all that, it was just accepted by pretty much everyone. Even if you were a non-believer, it's like, yeah, that's going to happen because it was the norm. And we didn't know about alternative ways of living and alternative religions. I mean, we did, but we didn't. They weren't as mainstream as they were, or as they are now. And it kind of makes me cranky that when you talk about anything in the metaphysical realm, it's considered woo-woo, and you are pretty much automatically judged by your audience that, oh, this dude's crazy. Well, I'm going to show you crazy. I have read several books on how to channel and how to, what do they call it? When you sit down and you just start writing, but you're not really writing, it flows through you and something is written for you. Automatic writing, that's what I'm trying to talk about. And I have never really mastered any of these, although I have attempted them. However, the channeling, that is something that I am very interested in. And I have, like I said, tried to do it in the past, but I will achieve it. That is one of my goals. I'm going to achieve channeling. And when I do, you're going to hear about it. Because I will channel for you on this channel. Wow, that's 2 channels. I will be channeling whoever or whatever I am channeling for you on this channel once I get it down. But I need to practice and work at it. And I really need to get my meditation skills tight. Because right now my meditation skills are all over the place. And half the time I just fall asleep. Which isn't really meditation. It's more like falling asleep. And that's where we stand today. That's really the only thing that made me cranky this morning, was thinking about how it's poo-pooed whenever you bring it up. Anything that's not widely accepted as the norm. I was going to say truth, but then people are going to go on into politics about that and fake news and all that. And I didn't really want to talk about that. Not today, not here, not now, because that's not what this is about. This is about people prejudging something that they know nothing about. Okay? It's like someone who states that, I don't know, let's say you grew up in a religious community and you say, well, I don't believe in this part of the religion, I believe in this. Well, that person is looked down upon because they're not going along with the norm and they're presenting a different perspective that may or may not be correct. I'm not here to judge that. But the fact that you're looked down upon because you question something seems really ridiculous to me. That's not the way the world should work. And that's not the way that my world works. And I get questioned all the time. And I am known for questioning things. Sometimes to the point where people don't want to talk to me because they know I'm going to question something. And that's where we stand today. Yeah, I'm not super cranky today. I mean, that's what I got. And I'm sitting in a light here on Martin Luther King Boulevard in between 2 buildings that I believe were built as affordable housing years ago. I know the exteriors have been renovated so many times because whoever does it, they don't do it correctly. The siding rots and they have to replace it. And this is the 3rd time it's been replaced. And it's only like, I want to say 15 years old, the buildings. Anyway, that's all I got for that. I want to say have a happy Wednesday. If you are into karaoke and you're in the Portland area, tonight is karaoke night at the Eagle. I don't know if I'm going or not. I don't really feel like it right now, but who's to say by the end of the day? I'm going, starting early today because I got a lot of sanding to do before I can do painting. Wishing all of you well. And as always, if you look hard enough, you can find something to be cranky about. So stay cranky, my friends. Stay cranky. See ya.
They laughed at the stars, said the earth stood still. They scoffed at the dreamers with iron will. Electric sparks, impossible flare, but progress is born from questions out there. Open minds, open possibilities. What seems absurd might just be prophecy. Today's wild thought, tomorrow's fact. Keep the wonder, don't turn your back. Oh, oh, once said that flight was a joke, that atoms were myths, just mirrors and smoke. Yet theories rise where doubts once stood. Discovery grows where someone once misunderstood. From gravity's pull to waves unseen, every truth was once routine to demean. So don't shut the door on the unknown. That spark might be the next milestone. Open minds, open possibilities. The future waits where curiosity frees. Don't write off dreams, don't close the gate. Tomorrow's one